rappers. If I send the dressers, they gon' come and stretch.
What it is, it's your boys Deuce, Teddy, and LaQuil reporting with the facts, opinions, and BS straight from the top of the key. What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
And you already know, ain't nothing but another beautiful Sunday on some basketball.
Yeah, I just seen my team get toe up.
From the
Football.
flow up.
I ain't talking about the Mavs. I'm talking about today.
Who your team?
But Mr. Tom Brady is my team.
Oh yeah. He got a lot on his plate. If you expect anything other than what he giving you, then shit, you forgot he human. That man is not in the right mental place to be playing football.
We getting started with.
Let's get into it. All right. So y'all, this question kind of stemmed from Mr. Zion with his 360 one hand windmill dunk. Do y'all agree with the unwritten rule that players should not shoot the ball during the closing months when the team is winning? Me, two things. I mean, you can go either way. I mean, Zion, he big and goofy. Like, he just one shoestring untied from getting injured again and being done. Like, I definitely wouldn't be doing nothing if I was him personally as a player. But at the same time, it's like, that's what we pay to see. We want to see stuff like that.
Especially from a player like that.
Yeah, giving us that type of dunk, like a little mini dunk contest type thing. Players like him, Vince Carter, stuff like that, athletes like that. We want to see that kind of stuff. Why not? No harm, no foul. I don't see him get hurt. So I don't see, or also like when what's his name? Zubac, who was it? Almost gave you the 30 and 30. If somebody trying to hit a historic type of record and they need just one more bucket to get 80 points, to get 81 points or whatever, or to get that last assist to have a quadruple double or something like that, I wouldn't be against it, nothing like that, to do something like that. So it just depends. Really do depend. But if you're just doing it just to be doing it, just to bump your stats or something like that, then that's just OP. So it definitely just depends on the situation, in my opinion.
Well, that's what happened.
You say what?
That's what happened though. Just doing it just to do it, bumping your stats. That's what happened.
But he gave us a nice dunk. Like, he could have just easily just laid it up to get them extra 2 points. But that dunk makes it worth it. Like, if he just laying it up like that.
To the crowd. That's what makes it worth it to the crowd. They usually have a running clock for games like this. See, when we were younger, they ran the clock out when we were on the team out about 30, so we can get this game over with and we don't have to keep embarrassing. Or you let the clock run, we gonna keep pressing. Or they make you after 20 points, they make you stop pressing because you blowing this team out. So they put rules in place all our life. But once you get to the NBA, they don't tell you to stop pressing. They don't tell you they don't let the clock just run so that we can get the game over with. So there is something that all the players that grew up with these rules and that know why these rules are in place. There is an unwritten rule that all these players that played in the underage that know we up about 40, we blowing y'all out. Take the starters out, put the bench in. Let's play a certain way because we a certain way. So I get the rule and understand why the rule been in there. But, the young boys usually the ones who do it. It's usually Trae Young throwing the ball through somebody's legs when they up about 40. It's just a couple of years ago. It's the young boys that go and do it. We had somebody on our team do it. Gary Payton II went down, or what's his name? Not Gary. What's his name? John. What? He used to be Bell. We had Bell do it, and everybody on our bench was about 25. Because everybody knew KD, Draymond. Then Draymond had to pull him to the side, bro. Why you don't do that in this game? We win about 20. You don't go embarrass the other team. We know we beat them. We know we up. We know we dominated them the whole night. We know who we are. Act like you've been here before. So that's more of that.
I'll say, yes, we're all aware. However, fucking play defense. You don't want you would be down by 25 if you showed up to play. Don't get mad at me. So if it's trash time, if it's garbage time for me because I'm a starter. However, it's valuable minutes for the people on the bench who never get to see the light of day. Let them do what they came to do. So I'm like, look, pull your underwear out your ass cheeks. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it, don't allow it.
Yeah,
And I'm not talking about get upset, you know what I'm saying? But you need to play the full 48 minutes, you know, from the moment that first timer starts to the moment that last timer ends. You need to play the whole way. So don't get upset and be like, it's the unwritten rule and all this other stuff. Because yes, I understand all of that, but at the same time, people pay their money to come see people produce. Regardless what you do at the end of a game is going to add to the stats in one way or another. Because on the other end, ain't y'all still trying to score? How did I get this rebound? Y'all were trying to score, right? How did I get this?
He stole the ball.
No. What I'm saying is in any game, when a team, there's always going to be a losing team at the end of the game. You're still trying to score in those closing moments. So if you pass it and I steal it, if you dribbling and I steal it, it's different if I'm dribbling it out, right? And you run up and
that's
take
what
it
most
from
people.
me.
That's what most professionals do.
Yeah.
When they get that steal, they just go dribbling.
No. I'm saying if I'm the
losing team.
I'm saying if I'm the losing team and I'm
team.
dribbling it. No. If I'm the losing team and I'm dribbling it out, like I'm trying to let the game end, and then you run up and you take it from me, then yes, I would be pissed. But at the same token, we are all competitors. I see you. So you gonna come and try to take it. It's gonna piss me off, but I'm gonna keep you from taking the ball from me. So what I'm saying, do what you gotta do to keep those moments from happening. And that's playing from beginning to end. That's what I'm saying. Forget the unwritten rule. It's like don't call it's like
the ball up and then just throwing it at the end of the game as if the person who was going to catch it was about to dribble the clock out. That's why they were upset.
What I'm not talking about this one specific thing. I'm talking about.
I'm saying I'm just talking about in those moments. That's why.
I'm talking about period.
That's why I don't see why people be mad at Patrick Beverly when he played to the whistle.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Period.
Westbrook got hurt because Pat Beverly knew he was going to go. We know in the NBA when they bring the ball up slow to go get a timeout, but he went for the steal. He played ball. Yeah. He played ball. So everybody be mad at Pat for playing a certain way, but when it's Zion playing a certain way,
but with Pat,
everybody know what's going on. Just play. If everybody gonna play to the whistle, everybody got to play their way.
But with Pat is different because stuff like that leads to injury. Him stealing that ball or somebody scoring when your team's losing, it doesn't lead to injury.
It could lead to injury. That's what I'm saying.
Only injury is
because the next time when they go play them again and somebody takes Zion out the air for that, they do that.
Only injury it leads to is your heart being broken. You got tiny heart syndrome. That's the injury it leads to. And trust me, if you think you finna take that tree stump out the air and it's gonna be easy,
he's fragile.
He might be fragile.
Y'all start fragile. So
who is y'all?
Y'all gotta know, like when they come play a certain way and they want to throw him out there, Westbrook a machine too, but
that ain't my team.
Machines break.
All I'm saying is, regardless, get your underwear out your ass crack and understand you are in a game where people pay you to play. They pay to see amazing. So that's what some people are willing to give them amazing. So if you're down 25, only reason you're that uptight is because you got your ass whooped. So if you don't want that to happen, don't get your ass whooped. It's that simple.
Kurt adjourned. Next topic. Bob Myers in his final months of his contract. Now I'm gonna let y'all have this one, but this y'all boy. What y'all think? Should the Warriors pay him? Should y'all let him walk?
Not too much failing yet.
Have we seen when did we?
I got him in 2012.
So 2012 to 2022 has been 10 years. What has happened in 10 years? We got four championships. Excuse me. And
6 or 7
six final appearances. So he came
A
around
73-9 record.
them, got some MVPs. We got a lot of amazing. I say we look to keep him unless it's something, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's something that I don't know. But when you think about it, you've seen us go through many phases. You had he was around for the We Believe. Was he around for that? Nah, so he got he got the
Toward
end
the
up
end
with
of
the Monte
29.
Ellis and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, he was with when
So
Steph first got
when you
Steph first got there.
when you see that,
Steph
and
was there before
then
him.
I know, but I'm talking about he was the years when Steph first. He was the
he's
one
in
who was
Steph's first few
building that
years.
team around. He's the one that they were brought in to build a team around Steph.
So, and you've seen what he has done. You had the strength and number Warriors when the roster was rotating, but the core stayed there and they stayed with bodies. And then he went out with some assistance, got KD and had many people upset. Look at your face, upset. He got KD. Nobody anticipated. If you look at that season, nobody thought KD was going to the Warriors. Nobody thought the Warriors were going to make a move like that. And then we went with the Hampton Five during the KD era. And then you see us go through a whole low-key rebuild thing with losing KD, losing Iggy, losing, Barbosa, Livingston, Iguodala, Klay Thompson out. Steph Curry goes down and Draymond is in and out. We go through all of that. And then the first year, we get as close to being 100% as we have been since before that last title appearance. We win the championship. And then you see what they do. We get upset because Gary Payton, we didn't bring him back. But DiVincenzo is a nice pickup. He's not as athletic, but he's athletic as hell. I be seeing him. He snatched like 8 rebounds the other night. He be snatching rebounds over people. So I say keep that man because I don't really see him. He hasn't gone wrong. I say keep him.
Yeah.
You get rid of anybody, let it be Steve Kerr. Shit.
I put him 1-2 as a general manager with the moves he made.
Yeah.
In that just period. From trading Monte Ellis and bringing in Bogut to going and get David West, going and getting JaVale McGee, going and making the trades to get Iguodala, drafting Draymond, drafting Clay, making the move to go get DeMarcus Cousins, making the move, every move he done made, getting the trade asset with D'Angelo Russell. He ain't brought no bums.
So D'Angelo Russell was the one questionable one,
but he made the move to get D'Angelo so he can make a bigger move.
That was a money move.
GM work.
That was a money move.
GM work.
Because he knew 9 times out of 10 we're not going to do anything right now. But this is a money move for something y'all don't even see.
Draft and pool, bringing in Wiggins. That's all this. Even when our vets left, bringing in Porter, bringing in Elite, bringing in the championship, he keep. Hey, I rock with his moves. 1-2, general manager 1-2. He put teams together. He been putting teams together, low key. So he kept the core together, and he been putting them pieces together that work, that fit. So, and on top of that, developing young talent, letting Poole come up in there, making the draft picks he's made, capitalizing on our bad year, and getting getting great draft picks and great pieces. So, hey, he ain't missed a step, good year or bad year. He make moves. So
keep him.
I know y'all want him, but nah, we good. We straight. Cause who we gonna get? Y'all GM. We don't want to. We gonna trade away Poole. We need Poole. Trade away Poole. No, we need our. We like our guy.
Me.
Whatever. This ain't got nothing to do with the Mavericks.
I mean,
nothing to do with Mark Cuban.
Nothing to do with none of that. There's a lot of GM moves that I don't like.
Say somebody else's name. Ain't got nothing to do with us.
GM moves I don't like. It's a lot of GMs that just be doing things.
Don't say nothing about us. But since you want to bring up the Mavericks, let's talk about our boy Kemba.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh,
welcome back. Welcome back. What up, Kemba?
19 minutes, 8 points, 5 assists. To me, that shows a man that can make a play, pass the ball. he can't do nothing but get better. Once he gets stronger, get back in NBA shape, get back in shape, period. But get back in NBA shape and get comfortable in his own right, it's gonna be a nice touch for the Mavericks. Because if you're coming off the bench in that second unit, definitely be able to keep the game flowing. But you know, Luka gonna give you 100 points in the first quarter. So we got Kemba coming up in the second quarter
And
to be able to float and maintain. Give us to maintain. It's gonna help us. It's gonna help us win instead of climbing out of holes. Because we either be leading by a lot and then everybody come back on us, or we trying to climb out of a big hole. And if you got Kemba doing what Kemba can do, keep us in the game, because Luka gonna show out in the first quarter. We just need somebody to hold that momentum while Luka catch his lungs. I'm liking Kemba.
So what I say is, I know number one, Luka sitting out that game hurt you. It hurt you. Unexpected, you know. And I told you y'all was gonna get that ass thumped. And 144 to 115 is exactly what happened. But when I noticed Luka was gonna be out, I said, this is the game Kemba gonna play. It's the game Kemba has to come and play. And he did. I think other than giving you another ball handler, I think the greatest thing he's going to bring to that team is the ability to make free throws. Because in those closing moments, when you think about y'all versus the Bucks, I know it hurts you to think about that game. Y'all don't have anybody on that floor that shoot over 80% from the free throw line. Shooting in the low 70s, the high 60s, if that. That's what y'all got. So y'all need somebody on the floor where you can give them the ball, they can handle the ball, they can make plays, and they can hit free throws. And that's what he's going to do for you all. Because Luka, your star, you don't really want him to have the ball in the closing minutes of a game. That's why I said in the games where we play, I'm like, foul Luka.
Yeah.
But like I say, that's the reason y'all beat the Nuggets. Y'all were 27 to 29 free throws. 27 to 29. That's the best y'all ever shot. Them damn free throws. So you go and you see the game when y'all played the Bulls, which y'all shoot from the Bulls. Y'all 22 for 26, so you got better, but some of your, pieces like Luka went there. But the game before, y'all missed like 15 free throws that day. Meanwhile, they were making them. So I think that's a good asset. He's gonna bring that good free throw shooting to that team at the end of the game.
They need him. Yeah, they need good minutes from him 2025 for the year. So Luka don't have to play as much basketball as he has to play. So yeah. And then if he played the whole first quarter, if Luka played the whole first quarter, and then you got him coming in giving you 4-5 minutes in a second, 5, 6, 7 minutes straight, you got a person that's gonna manage the ball, been an NBA starter, not gonna give you too many turnovers, and he in his fill out the team stage, so he not gonna be taking 12, 13 shots. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna go. It ain't his team. He ain't the 20-shot person no more. So he just out there trying to right now, that's a
pass.
Let me just
get
keep
everybody
this contract
involved
right now.
But I will say,
right now,
Jason Kidd is going to have to work wonders in figuring out the lineup to best fit him, because he will be a defensive liability. That's going to be the task. So once Jason Kidd figures that out,
hopefully he'll be going against second string.
And Christian Woods, and I'll put him, Christian Woods, and Reggie together.
But if you think about it, him second string, you think about the Warriors, that's JP.
Yeah, what I'm saying, like, hopefully I say Reggie out there. Second string players usually younger or a veteran. You got a young player, you can kind of, it's easier to guard young players. They might be more athletic and fast, but a lot of them just do a lot of things.
Dumb stuff.
You can say right now,
they don't really like
Kemba ain't doing shit right with now. JP.
Yeah, and then you got older players who they already into what the older players gonna do.
That's why I said keep Reggie out there.
But in that second string,
keep somebody
just
out there
the Warriors,
take off.
Who are you gonna have him guard? Kuminga?
He gonna have to guard JP, but as
That's
JP
what I'm-
going,
that's what
JP
I'm
running
saying.
a lot of
Reggie
pick and
gonna
roll.
have
It's
to-
gonna be a lot of
Reggie-
our offense, a lot of switching.
I
So
have
him
bullet.
getting put in pick and roll, he a liability because he can't fight through a pick and roll. He
He
can't
want the
stay
guard
in front of you.
what
He can't.
Denvicito or something like he
Oh,
ain't
Yeah,
gonna,
he
Di
got to just
Vincenzo?
slide off to somebody. Yeah, he
He
got to
ain't
slide
gonna be able
off.
to guard Divincenzo.
he gonna have to because we're not
Divincenzo.
gonna let him go with Poole.
He can't. Yeah, he can't be on.
Poole
the
gonna give you
primary ball handler.
35.
He can't guard the primary ball handler.
Nah, that's why
that's gonna be chicken soup. So yeah,
we
gotta
got
be on the off.
luckily since Tim is back, we got a little more help as far
Yeah,
as guards
facts.
defensively. So
Yeah.
that's why they picked him up though, because with Tim being back and 100% healthy, we got a bigger defender. We got Dinwiddie and Tim Hardaway and Reggie. Like they can guard. They the ones that's guarding the guards. They the ones that got to chase Steph. They the ones that got to chase Jay.
But you
JP.
seen the effects of Luka because Hardaway shot 13 shots, but he only hit 4. Like I say, because Luka
he demands a lot of attention and he put them in places to where they can hit the shot.
But you got to think when he's been a 3-level scorer, he's going to attract 3 to 4 defenders' attention, which allows Hardaway to kind of sink into that corner and be comfortable and have time to get those shots. And I don't think that's what he was getting in that game.
But he also, Luka, he boosts the team morale a little bit. You getting the ball, you getting a dime from Luka. You're gonna want to hit that shot or you're gonna get yelled at. Talk down to you better hit that shot.
Luka out there like Tom Brady. Yelling at people.
So, they play better when he on the court.
Yeah.
And he do make people better. I mean, he averaging almost 10 assists, 8 something.
I don't know if he makes people better. I think that's another conversation.
Yeah, that's
we can talk about that in the next episode.
On me. Say no more.
Talk about that in the next episode. Write that down.
On me.
All right, so let's talk about y'all boys. First of all, I'm gonna say congratulations because I was talking stuff.
On me.
I thought the St. Louis Celtics was gonna hand it to y'all, but they ain't show up. I ain't gonna say they ain't show up, but come on, JT, man, you gotta represent better than that. I need you to give me 35, 40.
I had that French Montana
with no Wiggins, no Wiggins.
I had that French Montana playing. Ain't worried about nothing. And man, I told Teddy before the game, I don't worry about
Wiggins?
nothing.
Who gonna body you, JT? Man, you should have came in there doing more.
Look,
scoring wise, because that's what he do. He's a scorer at the end of the day. You're not expecting a bunch of rebounds. You're not expecting a bunch of assists, but you're expecting a bunch of points. And he didn't give us a bunch of points. And I'm like, bro.
Being a scorer. He was a scorer in the fight. He was a scorer all that.
He did not score though.
I knew it wasn't
Marcus
his
Smart
game.
being a defender. This is our team. This ain't the Celtics. This is the Warriors team. This is our squad. Yeah. Well, we could get killed 17 games in a row. We beating y'all in the finals. Y'all ain't never gonna beat us, bro. Or not y'all, but them. They ain't never gonna beat us. We got their number. I just looking at that game.
When I seen that
JT
game,
play.
Did you see his first like 3-4 shots and he just missing? They were like all around the rim. I said, yeah, this ain't his. He tried to get. He took 21 shots. He tried to be a scorer. It didn't work.
Oh, sad.
It didn't work. When you look at it,
wake up could score 4 points in the 10 games.
Let's look at it. Looney 15 rebounds. I think that's a season high for him right now. 15 rebounds in that game. He out rebounded everybody in your starting lineup. There's nobody on the Celtics with double-digit rebounds. Y'all finished with 39 total rebounds. We finished with 53. Then you look into our big three. We got to combine 86 points between them three. 86 points. We was chopping. So we came to play. The Celtics, we can't take away from the Celtics. But when the Warriors ball like that, who gonna beat them?
When Clay give you a 34, it's like
I'm saying Clay can be asleep all the other games, but when it's time to play the Celtics, Clay wake up. I don't know what it is, bro. We got their number. I don't
because
feel
we knew
if we play the Celtics. I don't know why they can be great.
This the other thing you gotta understand. What did we talk about the other episode? we go from being one of the worst teams on the road to being one of the best teams at home. Where were we? At home. We only lost 2 games at home so far. Come on now. Y'all know what's up.
Our young boys play good at home.
But then that's
Our
the
young
other
boys play defense at home. They confident at home.
Other thing. Now you get to see the value of the Warriors investing into now. Investing for the future. While everybody else trying to be like, this is what we doing and we'll figure everything out later. When you put them bench players on that court, we got that lineup meshed perfectly with Draymond out there orchestrating with Poole in the second string. And you get to see Kuminga putting in valuable minutes, JaMychal Green getting his role cemented, DiVincenzo doing his thing, all them young players, JP out there getting it. Now you get to see the value of what the Warriors have been doing. So that was a pivotal win for us because we dismantled the best team in the NBA. So stop playing with us.
I will say, though, our lack of bigs and our lack of big depth, I keep feeling like it's going to hurt us at some point.
At some point, but not.
Because we don't have a lot of bigs. They not big.
We only got one big.
Yeah, they not big. They not bigs, and some of them are older. So they could get nicked at any time, and we'll be out some bigs. But
so
I guess we got a whole young boy just sitting down waiting, chilling.
It also hurt them that Al Horford didn't play. Blake Griffin gave them decent minutes. Blake Griffin gave them 13 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, decent minutes. But Al Horford didn't play. Robert Williams didn't play. Robert Williams and Al Horford makes a big difference. But at the same time, we ain't had Andrew Wiggins, who makes a big difference. So to each his own,
Whatever.
I know. You wanted us to lose.
Yeah. Speaking of returns, Mr. John Wall back starting.
And you know what's crazy? He on the Clippers, but he made his comeback starting at home. How much sense does that make? Did y'all see when he came down and he shot that shot and he turned around? It's my house, and the crowd went crazy. That's love. That's love. That fan base loved him because they understood what he gave to them, and that's love. You know what I'm saying? That's all you can ask for. So he did his thing. Welcome back, Jay Wall.
13 points. 3 assists and one in 29 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be glad when Kawhi Leonard start looking like he one of the top 5 players in the NBA.
You think he'll ever be that again?
I mean, every time I hear them talk about the Clippers and talk about Kawhi, they always mention him in the top 5 players. Like, granted, he came off injury, but we watch a lot of top 5 players come off injury and come back and kind of, get back into their groove a little bit. So I let him get a couple games.
Kevin Durant.
But we talking about Steph. We talking about
AD.
KD. We talking about everybody that came back and got back into that top 5 conversation. Yeah. Embiid was even hurt. And came back with some monstrous games. AD stayed hurt, and he looked like he MVP.
So
I'll be glad when Kawhi Leonard get to stop just being quiet. And
I remember people saying they'd take that 3, the Kawhi, Paul George, and John Wall over Steph, Clay, Wiggins, and I'm like, nah. And this is what I'm talking about. No,
people say that.
Yeah, people. I think I think you had said it. You was like, yeah, I would take them, and I'm like, I wouldn't.
Not over y'all 3. You say over Clay, Steph, and Draymond?
No, Clay, Steph, and Wiggins.
Oh, no.
I was like, I wouldn't do it. But, you know what I'm saying?
It'd be nice when Kawhi looked like a hooper. Kawhi looked like a guy. He looked like
Kawhi looked like a role player.
Yeah, Kawhi looked like a guy. He looked like another guy. Just another guy.
He showed up.
Hey, you see him shooting the ball, falling off of
he looked like a guy. PG put up some numbers, but he just looked like a guy.
He don't move like he used to. I think he might be going through the.
He already was stiff.
Ben Simmons effect. It might be something.
He said,
It may
"You
be
ever seen
something-
frozen rubber bands?"
I mean,
He already was robotic. He didn't have no like juice.
nah, he was never smooth with it or nothing like that. But he ain't
up
moving
and
like
down.
he used to.
Always raisin brand. He just
Without the sugar.
Oh,
he been
man.
always cornflakes, man. He always been cornflakes, but now he just
He
nice.
called them the unfrosted mini wheats. Oh man.
I don't know what's going on.
So y'all
But
think you think he done, or you think it's gonna take some time to get back? Like,
I think it's gonna take time.
I don't think he'll ever be top 5 again.
I think Kawhi's all
we
about
talking
himself.
he been putting up 12 and 13 points a game. We talking about top 5 players right now.
I don't
He's
think he'll
nowhere.
ever be.
He's nowhere near them. Listen, Kawhi Leonard is nowhere near the top players in the NBA.
He ain't in the top 25.
I'm talking about. I don't think he'll ever be
The top
top 5
five rookies
again.
playing
And
better than him.
the main reason is because
Everybody playing better.
Kawhi is about himself. So he's gonna take time. He's gonna take his time getting back there. However, time is of the essence. Father Time's gonna catch up with him.
Mhm.
You're getting older, brother. So the longer you take, the more time it's gonna take. And you're gonna soon realize them 30's gonna be knocking, calling your name. And he gonna be questioning how Clay do it, how John Wall do it. And he gonna be like, nah, I see why John Wall took his time coming back. So yeah. Nah, I don't know if he's gonna have to put something other than himself first in order for him to return there.
I don't see it.
No, I'm
I
saying
don't see
if he puts his team, if he puts winning first and he goes out there and balls and gives it his all, you could tell he's out there, he's going through the motion. He's playing within his restrictions and his limitations. That's how it looks to me. Or maybe this is all he has to offer. I don't know. Maybe this is his new game. Then you get him in
We'll see.
on me.
All right, let's talk about our favorite highlights of the weekend, man.
Hey, let's go.
I really
want
want
to
to know what
youngest.
you finna say.
Let's go oldest to
You want me to
youngest.
go first?
On me.
All right.
Respect,
let's
brother.
see. Let's see.
You know how to share?
You restricted it, man.
You said what? Hold on. Here we go. Can you do it now?
Yeah.
There we go.
Come on.
I know he
Come on.
put that Drew Holiday.
Come on. Ah!
Hey, go
Tell
run
that
it back.
boy.
There we go. Hey, run it back.
Tell
We didn't get
that
to see it.
boy.
Oh, get Drew.
Okay.
Hey.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Get your shine.
Ah.
And he ain't push off. Okay. That's your highlight. So before we go on to Quill highlight, get your highlight together, Quill. I feel like, you know what? I'll wait to the end. Because I don't want to spoil anybody's, you know what I'm saying? I'll wait to the end. Go ahead, get yours together.
I'm ready.
All right, take yours down, Ted.
Yeah, I hear with it.
Yep.
Mm.
Okay, what you got? Let's see what you got.
Ah.
Oh.
Hey, Rudy. Rudy.
Did he contact the rim?
No, he pushed on Rudy.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go ahead. Let Rudy go ahead. Have to sit and take that one.
All right, let me go and get mine cracking.
We get back.
Let me see.
Mine's still way better though.
Hey, I was watching that game. Hey, we was all watching that. We was all watching
Yeah.
I was watching that game like, whoa. I knew he was gonna try it though.
First of all, mine is the setup because he got the steal on top of that. So you
Yeah,
playing
like-
both sides of the ball. You playing both sides of the ball. And then you put it on Drew, who been locking you up.
All right, y'all about ready for mine?
Yeah, here we go. Let's go.
All right, hold on. I'm finna. All right.
It's the turnaround. It's the turnaround. I'll tell you, it's the turnaround.
Hold on. I got mine. Let me see.
You guessed
it. Hey, it's just a turnaround on them boys.
Y'all see how I'm coming. JT with impeccable defense.
Oh no, you don't come in. Oh
yeah. Look at those.
Hey,
look at that young buck.
Get his
Mr.
back.
314 got posterized.
Stay with it.
OB. So
that was a good one. But like I said, since mine is both sides of the ball the whole way through, I think drum roll, we might as well get that one.
Look, I'ma say that in fact happened with yours, right? However, mine's happened on Mr. MVP, Young Buck to the new G, a two-way, one of our top two-way players. Somebody who's bigger than him, who's taller than him. Hey, hold on, this is straight vert under the rim. Vert under the rim.
Luka can't jump. Luka can't jump.
Luka posterized somebody who's about 4 inches shorter than him.
Luka can't jump. He's
he's still 4 inches shorter.
So the fact that he dunked the ball, first of all,
my dude dunked on Rudy.
That's true. My dude went straight up off body. My dude went straight up off.
Y'all put it in the comments. Put it in the comments.
Let me know.
Put it in the comments.
Let me know.
I'm gonna have something special. I'm gonna have something special. Who get the most votes? Y'all put it on.
But look,
I'm gonna put
not only that, but yours was in a losing effort though.
Hey man, we ain't talking about all that. We're not talking about all that. We just simple highlight play. We talking about a play, not a game.
Okay.
We talking about a game.
But I'm gonna say from your game, I feel like the better highlight was Dinwiddie posterizing Giannis. You would have got.
that was a good dunk too.
Posterizing Giannis.
Giannis.
But Giannis was more so.
You about the two-hand down the lane when he two-handed it, or the one hand.
But Giannis was clear in that picture.
You're not
the
going to take away.
Drew Holiday is not a rim protector.
Y'all just forgetting the whole thing that he did.
But Drew Holiday's not a rim protector.
The entire play, that's normal for Dinwiddie, though. Dinwiddie is an athletic finisher at the hole.
But it's not normal for Giannis to get dunked on like that.
Man, Giannis always get yammed on.
I know what he's talking about.
Giannis always get yammed on. Let's not act like he don't get dunked on. When Luka got the steal and he's running. Luka's running with the ball on a fast break. Luka don't do that. Luka don't do that. Exactly. And then you do it on Drew Holiday, who is a defender.
He's not a rim protector.
Yeah, he's short. He's not a rim protector, but he's a defender, and he's been giving him problems all day. He's been giving him problems all day. So put that on you.
So let's look. We closing in. Let's look at our last. What are some must games? Some must watch games.
You guys against the Bucks is the biggest one, and then also the Kings and the 76ers.
Okay.
I say that because if the Kings beat Mr. Embiid, that's gonna put a statement. Because last episode I said I think the Kings is gonna fall off. I think they're like number 4 or something right now. So if the Kings can beat the
listen, Hawks Grizzlies tomorrow, that's gonna be one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take Celtics in that Clippers game, because if the Clippers can win a couple in a row, Celtics can bring them Celtics down to life. That'd be good for us. That'd be good for everybody. Bring them Celtics down, make it fun. Who else? I think for the Lakers at home against the Celtics, they need that.
And then
I like watching AD now. I like the Lakers.
The Cavs versus the Mavs. The Cavs versus the Mavs. That's a must watch. But hey, it's all for this episode.
You pack shit up with God, cause we gon' bless you. Let it burn, you gon' get it back. These just my confession. They in traffic, can't get picked off like no shit and duck. Keep one in the tug. Wife be mad, but bet she still gon' fuck. Don't speak